Hey everyone, it's Andres here. I've been wanting to share this with you for a while now, but honestly, it's been kind of hard to find the right words. Now, this is something that is kind of personal to me and it's not really easy to talk about, but let me take you back to a specific moment. It's November 25th, 2022, the day after Thanksgiving. Now, while most people were taking time off, enjoying leftovers and relaxing with family, I was sitting at my desk putting in yet another 12-hour day. I remember it clearly. It was cold, quiet, and instead of taking some much needed time off, I was buried under a mountain of work, desperately trying to make my business succeed. I had tried so many different strategies to build my business. I'd invested in courses, I read countless books, and I even experimented with all sorts of various marketing tactics. I thought hiring a social media manager and an ads contractor would be the breakthrough that I needed. And I was optimistic, thinking that bringing in experts would finally help me get the results I was striving for. But despite the thousands of dollars I was investing in their services and the additional ad spend on top of that, the results, they just weren't there. The time I'd gained by outsourcing actually ended up being consumed by overseeing their work. Instead of alleviating my burden, it felt like I was adding more weight to my already heavy load. Now, being a solopreneur, it's no small feat, especially when you're also juggling a full-time job. My days were a constant blur of responsibilities. I was handling marketing, client work, finances, and customer service all on my own. And every day felt like a race against time. And no matter how hard I pushed, I was always falling behind. The stress was overwhelming. I was physically and mentally drained, my health was deteriorating, and my relationships were suffering. I missed out on family gatherings, I grew distant from friends, and I felt like I was losing touch with the people who mattered the most to me. It was like I was fighting a losing battle, and the burden of being a solopreneur was just becoming unbearable. And despite hiring experts and investing in what seemed like the best strategies, I still found myself stuck. I was spending more money and time than ever, yet the business wasn't growing as I had hoped. And I felt like I was on a treadmill, running as fast as I could, but not getting anywhere. The frustration and disappointment were taking a toll on every aspect of my life. But then, something unexpected happened in early 2023. AI, and specifically ChatGPT, started gaining serious attention. As someone with a tech background, I was intrigued but also skeptical because there was so much fear and uncertainty. People were worried it would take over jobs, replace human interaction, and disrupt industries. I shared some of those concerns, and I wondered if using AI would strip away the personal touch that's so important in my business. But I decided to give it a try, and the impact was transformative. Within the first month of integrating AI into my workflow, I saw immediate results. AI helped me to automate tasks that used to eat up hours of my time, and I started seeing a noticeable difference in my business without having to spend more time or money that I simply just didn't have. In fact, it freed up my time. For example, I was able to generate 1,000 leads in just 1 month, something that used to seem impossible. My social media engagement, it increased by over 800%, and I found myself saving hundreds of dollars each month in contractor costs because AI was handling tasks that would have otherwise required extra hands. Here's the key thing. AI didn't replace the human elements of my business. It enhanced them. It allowed me to focus on what truly matters, building relationships, refining my services, and growing my business. And for the first time, I felt like I wasn't alone. AI became my silent partner, helping me achieve more than I ever could have imagined as a solopreneur. And with it by my side, I regained control. The stress started to lift, I began to even sleep better, and I finally had the time and energy to reconnect with my loved ones. My business didn't just survive, it thrived. And I wanted to share this journey with you because I know how hard it can be to feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Now, if you've ever felt like you're barely keeping your head above water, like no matter what you do, you're always falling short, I get it. I've been there. But I want you to know that there's a way forward. Now, if my story resonates with you, or if you're curious about how AI can, help you in your own journey, I'd love to chat. So drop a comment below or share this video with someone who might need to hear this. And if you want to connect further, just send me a DM and I'm here to help.